I was just outside with the binoculars taking a look at the progress on the hotel tower at Hard Rock. So it's peeking out to the right side of our Rio tower view, and it's kind of obscuring the Venetian tower as it goes up. All right, still printing, that's good. I'm having a lot of problems with this print. 14 minutes, 16 minutes. All right, keep going, baby, no more jams. Anyway, so we won't see any of the guitar show because it'll be right behind the Rio. Oh, wow. Guess we'll just have to go down there. All right. Happy Friday, Thirsty Friday. I missed Thirsty Thursday, but I got my Happy Friday going on. All right. Oh, got a couple here. Crypto Addictive. What's going on, brother? Happy New Year. Happy Friday, Dr. S. Absolutely. All right, here. So I went back and watched old school Craps videos, the $700. So it's $700. So he does the CMA, right? The conservative, the moderate, and aggressive. And he uses different bankrolls for the three, and the 700 is a conservative. And I did play the conservative. I got way behind, but I was able to come back and make like 150 bucks. But then I started playing it again, and I just got whacked with the back-to-back sevens. Just freaking killed me. So I don't know. I am still, I go by feeling when I'm playing these strategies, and this one's not feeling like it's really gelling with me, if you know what I mean. 8, square pair. And then I tried to find the inside in down by half. I couldn't find a video on that. All right, so we're on the 8. I got my $30 lay 4, which is now going to be a $30 lay 8. Why did it go to $25? What? Was it? That's weird. $30 lay 4 goes to the 8, $30. Weird. Okay. Anyway, so I started doing the $20 DP, and then $20 place bets. All right, 6 4 10. Sorry. Oh, there's only 2 players. This should go very quickly. All right, here we go. 4 2 6. Five 3 8 point hit. Level 2. What are you crying about? What's the matter? Six, hard 6. All right, so that's going to go to the 6. This is going to go to level 2, $60. $2 vig. But even trying to get that $20 don't pass past the 7s and 11s, that is challenging as well. But I don't know. But I like the idea of, one hitting down, although he does 2 hits and down, even on the conservative. 2 rolls and down, not 2 hits and down, 2 rolls and down. That's a 2 craps. And there's a big difference between 2 hits and 2 rolls, as far as your exposure. 6. Gosh darn it. All right, level 3. Yeah, those 6s and 8s, man. So the inside in, down by half. Like I said, I just couldn't find a good video on that one. Six again, shit. All right, now it's $90. $3 vig. $6.39, Nina from Argentina. All right. Of course, everything loses from time to time. Win-loss ratio is all that matters. I know. Heading to the lead. Oh, shit. You and your inside in. You're playing at way too high a level for me. Congratulations, though. 538. All right. Heading to the Lido deck. Shit, we haven't even started. Hold on, I gotta check the leaderboard. 437. Finally got a good winner there. All right, leaderboard. Dr. S. 511. Yep, sure shit. Good job. All right, so that's 75. Gonna go back to level 2. And you're doing the inside in down by half. But again, you're playing at a $5,000 bankroll. So that's 10% of your bankroll. That's still respectable, but I'm sure your bets are pretty high. I mean, 10% of your bankroll in what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? That's freaking awesome. 6-5, yo 11, yo. All right, that was level 3, down to level 2. 6, 4, 10, level 2, $100. All right, so there's that. Level 2 is $100. What is that on my table? All right, $100. That's going to be a $2 vig. Back in the rack. $100. Down on the 4. Here we go. Wildcat Crossing, beware. 6-5, yo 11, yo. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. $10, son of a biscuit. That's level 3 again. Hard 10. All right, here we go. Level 3. 639. All right, so that's level 3, so that's going to be 120. And what did we say that was last time? $5 vig, I think, right? Now, let's see, 120. $4 vig. so that's going to pay me about 80 bucks. 6-1, we're all done. All right, so I'll take 80 on that one. Back to level 2. Five, 2, come out winner. 15 for 1. Repeat. So yeah, the glass looks nice on the old hotel tower there. 6-1, another come out winner. 15 for 1. Repeat. Six, 5, yo. Yeah, that's the problem on the DP, man, is you get that 7, 7, yo, 7. That's painful. DC, not so much, but can't do that on a come out. 8, 5, 3, 8. All right, that's going to move to the 8. What were we at? We were at level 2. That was 80. That was level 2, so we're staying at level 1. Right? No, 120, that was 3, so we got to go to level 2. Okay. $2 vig. All right, 60 bucks on the 8. Let's see if we can get some luck here. Five, 1, 6. Rapid craps, I like it. Acey doocy. 3 craps. Tan, hard tan down on the end, kitty paws. Four, hard 4, ballerina. Six, easy 6. Six, 1, we're all done. All right, so that comes off. That's going to pay us 50. Back to our lay 4, level 1. All right, and what did Dr. S say? Only looking for 10%? Yeah, you got it. No, they're closed till Monday, so I'll pick it up Monday. I did check today. We were going to go out today, but when I looked on Google, it said they were closed till Monday at 10. Alex did a live from Ellis Island this afternoon. Oh, man, I missed it. I think the 17th is the next planned Little Bird meetup. 17th. Oh, that's quite a ways off. All right. All right. Coming out. 415, horse and buggy. All right, so that's going to go over there and go to 40. And $1 big. $639, Nina. So do they seem to be doing those more at Ellis Island than they do at the Palace Station? I thought Palace Station was their preference. 6-1. Actually, no, that one day I went over there and I saw Alex at Rio, right? The cheap $5 table at the Rio. Nine, Nina. Colt 45. Center field, 9. Old Man Earl. Another $40. Dollar Vig. What time did they play at Ellis Island? Do you know what time that was? 4-2-6. Nope, we got 4 players now. We've doubled our player count since we started. 639, point hit. All right, level 2. All right, Dr. S said not sure. Hey, Charles, good evening. It was close to noon our time. All right, thank you for that. Saw it at like 5 to about 6:30, so an hour and a half. 314, oh shoot. All right, so we were at level, that was level 1, level 2, now we're gonna go to level 3. All right, so that's $1.50. It's gonna pay 75, $3. And that was a 314. All right, so $1.50 on a lay 4. Oh, fudge. Hard 4. All right, so that was level 3, so now I got to go to level 4. Shit. Oh, boy. Six, shoot. All right, level 4, that's 120. I need some more vigorish. $5. $639, Nina. Yeah, like you said, noon. It ran for a while. Well, hopefully they did as well as they did last time. 628. It's like they don't pool their money, right? They just play individually. It's just a bunch of little birds playing at the table. I don't know, like Blast said in his video, I'm not really into the whole social part of it. I'm into winning money. That's why I'm in the casino, is I would want to consistently win money, figure out how to do that if it's even possible. The whole camaraderie thing, 639. Yeah, like he said, it's great when you're winning, and not so much when you're losing. And I agree with that 100%. Six five, yo 11, yo. I'm gonna hit and run, get the money and go. 347 out. All right, so that's going to be $100, we'll say. All right, so now we're back to level. That was 120. That was level 4. Back to level 3. Coming up on that quarter hour mark. 8628. All right, level 3, that's 90. $3 fig. 2 for 5. Or 5 for 2, however you want to look at it. Okay. 516, 60 from Dixie. Four two six, easy 6. Lumber number, 2x4. Jimmy sells lessons. Oh, that's funny. 516. Yep. Sign me up. Him and Christopher Mitchell. Roulette God. Gamble with Jimmy. I'm going to gamble with Jimmy. 639. Dun, 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 dun. Inside in, down by half. Play big and hit the Lido deck. 516. I do like blasts, no laddering, recovery. Basically just the same strategy. And like I said, I was able to grind my way back. I did like that. But the next session I had, it was nothing but back to back to back 7s or back to back to back, It was just 7s because I was doing a DC, so DP didn't matter. Didn't come into play on that one. Actually, the DC 11s whacked me as well. 6 4 10. Like back to back, whackety whack whack whack. I mean, again, you're not going up, but $108 a pop adds up. You only got a $700 bankroll. 516. All right, let's check the leaderboard, see who we got here today. All right, top dog, Dr. S, 511. IPTV, 422. Charles, 300. Justice Jen, the Justice Jen, $146. I'm down 76, and Brian's here. Aloha. minus 1,200. Yeah, but he's just getting warmed up. Money shot. Hawaii crap shooters. 549. Almost said Craps Hawaii, but that's Mel. All right. Hawaii crap shooters. Six five yo 11 yo. All right, all we need is box cars for the tall. I didn't see Seth in there, but somebody's on it. 426. Yeah, there goes Feisty. He was bored. Winning is a lot more fun. Yep. I was doing 2 rolls. Yep, 2 rolls, not hits. But again, it was, yeah, more winning, less gambling. Yep. But yeah, it's just the back 7s and 11s just fucking whacked me. The first one, like I said, I got down and I was able to scratch my way back up to a positive 150. But then that second one, I just kept getting whacked and whacked and whacked. It's like, oh my God. And I got to the point where I was like, I'm never going to recover from it. So I just gave up. Six, 4, 10. Six, 1, we're all done. All right, that was 90, so that's level 3. Down to level 2. Coming out. Excuse me, 6, 2, 8. All right, level 2. $60, $2 vig, and we'll just do 5 for 3. Dr. S is saying what from the Lido deck? If you were serious about trying the Blast Gambit for a month, well, I say that his assessment of the CME is accurate. I think he said 700 for the C, 1,500 for the M, and I forget what he said for the E because I'd already checked out on that one. 516. Probably 2,500, 3,000. I don't know. I don't remember what he said on that one. The 700 and the 1,500, I got that. All right. Sounds like you need another 30-day test. Maybe. Back-to-back 7. Yeah, it wasn't just back-to-back 7s. It was back-to-back-to-back, back-to-back 7s and 11. I mean, it was freaking brutal. I know. There aren't many strategies that can get past me and my rolls, unfortunately. But again, they're totally random rolls, so I fully expect that what I see here is what you're going to see on a real table in the casino. So, and my wife got excited the other day. She was playing a roulette strategy that her and our friend were talking about. I'm like, yeah, you did good on that one, but one session does not a good strategy make. That's for darn sure. Yeah, and again, you can't beat the house edge, period. So, who was it? I don't know. I forget the person's name for years kept saying, "Why are you doing this? Why are you wasting your time? You cannot beat the house edge unless you change the dice." Ah, crapola, 628. Yeah, it's not a winner, Sydney. All right, so that was level 2. So now I got to go to level 3. I can't get out of the damn hole here. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. All right. Anyway, level 3. And Blast was saying same thing. You can do this at 345. 325. All right, level 3. That's 120 again. 120. That was a $5 vig, I believe. All right. Oh, $4 vig. All right, give me a buck back. 80 bucks. Six one. There we go. That's what we want to see all the time. PSO on that point. 80 bucks. Hey, I'm back in the green. What do you know? 8 bucks to the good. All right, back to level. That was level 3. Now we're going to go to level 2. All right. Yep. All right. So yeah, it's cool to see the guitar tower going up. I could see what was going on with the naked eye, but with my binoculars, I could see it much better. AC/DC, 3 craps. And it's just poking out from the right-hand side of the Rio over there. But what I thought was scaffolding was actually the floors above the glass. So you can see the glass going up, and then you got the floors above it. They say it's about 50% of the way up. I believe I think Miles to Memories mentioned that the other day. But yeah, we're not going to be able to see it once it's up. 8 square pair. All right, level 2 again. 60 bucks. $2 vig. There we go. Hard 10 down on the end, kitty paws. Three craps, AC/DC. All right. Ratio. Yeah. And you're good at knocking the point off. Some people are lucky with numbers and some are not. Guess which category you're in. Bluff hits $10,000 rolls. Not me. No, not me. 549. All I can say is at least Vegas Matt shows his losers. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. $325, FIBA, no field 5. All right, all we need is a yo for the tall anyway. 639. I got to go check my 3D print. Hold on a moment. This freaking filament's been hanging up. I got to keep resetting it. If I wait too long, it's going to cool down and then it's going to be a mess. Yeah, stopped again. Oh, did it complete? No, it still says printing. 0 minutes. Is it done? Kind of looks like it's done. 0 minutes. Looks pretty close to being done. Let's see. All right, well, it's done now. I just took it off the printer. That doesn't look too bad. All right. Well, at least I didn't have to do that stupid red filament again. Pretty red tree. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Wow, that's really tight. What about this side? Oh, okay, that'll work. One tree down. All right, that'll work. 2 trees down. Let's get the brim off. Bing, bang, boom. We got a nice new bracket for a light on a scooter. Ta-da! All right. Just see how that works. At least it finished. Thank goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. Where are we at? We're rolling. Eight. Fudge. All right, so that was level 2. Now I got to go to level 3. Back in the hole, Scott. Back in the hole. Okie dokie, artichoke. Level 3. Yuck. All right. Never saw Bluff do a live. If it's not live, it's dead. Dr. S. Bluff rolls live games all the time, and he usually wins. He must be good then. Digging holes, boss. Just digging holes. Yep. Unfortunately, that seems to be the name of the game for me. Then I get a freaking 6. All right, so that was level 2. Now I got to go to level 3. $90 again. $3 VIG. Do 5 for 2. All right. Get me out of this hole, will you? Dark down here. All right, we're at the almost at the half-hour mark, it looks like. Five, 3, 8. 6s and 8s, man. Got to play those 6s and 8s. All right, so we need a 2 and a 4 for the small. We still need that yo for the tall. Six, 3, 9. Nina from Argentina. Yeah, Scott Digger. Scott Digger, I like it. When is the Hard Rock? Not till 2028, I don't think. Same as the stadium. 6-5 yo, 11 yo. Maybe 27, but I don't think so. I think it's still 28. They got a lot of work to do. Maybe 27 though. I know that those things go up faster than you think. Oh, we got the tall. Boop boop. Boop boop. All right, congratulations to whoever was on the bonus there. 426, mother. I hate them 6s and 8s, I tell you what. Level 3, going to level 4. Digging a hole, boss, digging a hole. Who invented this game anyway? Craps. Sure is. All right. Level 4. $617. Look at that. Yeah. $15. I need a lot more than $15 there, Sydney. All right, let's check the leaderboard. All right, Oliver Closeoff, top dog, 2K. Money Shot, see, I told you, he's just getting warmed up. 1,400. Charles, number 3 spot at 775. IPTV, number 4 spot, 600. Dr. S on the Lido deck, 511. The Justice Jen, I guess 283 was enough for her. I'm upside down, $131. And at the bottom of the pile, here we go. We're rolling. 6-5 yo, 11 yo again. All right. Okay, you're a good guy, Scott. I like you, and I share a beer, but I would not gamble with you. Yeah, not if you, when I'm rolling. I don't blame you one bit. Fourth quarter of 2027. Thank you. Yeah, but you know, with delays, it'll be probably early 2028. 639. Nina. All right, level 4. What is that? 1,600, $160. $160. Give me 160 clams. Son of a biscuit. Boom, chakalaka. All right, 160. I have no idea what the hell that's going to pay. 160. I'm sure IPTV will help me out with that one. Let's see what the VIG is. That gives me a clue. 160 is a $5 big, so that's $100 basically. All right. Get me out of the hole, boss. Get me out of the hole. And we got a 6-1 PSO on the 9. Nice. All right, so that's going to be about $100, I said. I'll take that in a hundo. All right, back to, that was level 4. Back to level 3. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be around when I was shooting either. That's why I use the bubble craps, and then I can blame somebody else. It's the programmer's fault. Wasn't me. Honey, I lost all my money, but it wasn't me. It was the bubble craps. That stuff is rigged. Rigged, I tell you. Rodney Dangerfield there. Oh, look at that. Come out winner, 617. Repeat. Here we go. I put my buck in there. I don't know if I put the buck in there. I don't think I did. There we go. I want the VIG police coming after me. They got badges, you know. Badges? You don't need no stinking badges. 516, 60 from Dixie. All right, so that was level, what the hell were we on? Level 3? No, that was $100. That was level 4, so now we're at level 3. All right, that's $90 again. $3 VIG. Boom chakalaka. All right. I'm only down $16. How can I be at level 3? Whatever. All right. I just need to add ink to the money printer. Yeah, no shit. You know, it's like with all the trouble that Fountain Blue's having, all the trouble that Resorts World's having. 6-4-10 down on the end. Like adding another mega casino. It's like, I hope they know what they're doing. Hopefully they're making a lot of money in Tampa and Miami and wherever else they got Hard Rock stuff going on. Because this is a tough market, boy. Pretty saturated. 6.5 yo. I don't know how well Yamava, or however you pronounce that, the Palms, how they're doing, but we've been over there a few times, and I got no reason to go back there. I don't really care for the Palms. They were promoting the shit out of it. For their fireworks were awesome. If we didn't have the fireworks at the Palms, I think our fireworks view would be significantly diminished. But they had Channel 3 over there, and they were pumping them up, you know, the Party Place, the Ghost Bar, and all that stuff. But for me, yeah, not so much. All right, 617, that's a winner. That's a level 3, so that's 75 bucks. Hey, back in the green, 50 bucks. All right, level 2 now. Let's keep with the ladder. Let's keep with the ladder. Level 2. All right. All right. Actually, I've seen 3 guys killing bubble craps for thousands of dollars in person. Have you ever played blackjack or roulette? I think roulette with that 5.26% house edge. Blackjack, if I counted cards, I used to like blackjack as a kid, but thank you, Wattage Live. Happy New Year to you as well. But no, I've never really played it seriously. I do enjoy playing it occasionally, but I just don't have the attention span to keep track. And I think you really need to do that. I really want to learn video poker. Do you know how to play video poker? Can you help me with that? 628. All right. So what do we say? Level 2, that's 60 bucks. All right. 8 is the point. Try that 60 bucks again. We're out of the cellar. Let's see if we can get a little altitude here. All right, here we go. What's your sage advice on video poker? 437, there we go. Come on now, let's keep it going. All right, that was level 2. Back to level 1. We made it back to level 1. Can you believe it? I'm finding it very difficult to believe. But we did. We're up 100 bucks. 100 bucks. Following the strategy. Wayland's Way Craps. Lay the shit out of that point. Lay the shit out of that point. What happened to Alabama? Oh, man. I'm glad he's not on here. He's probably licking his wounds from that one. Wow. Indiana rolled right over the tide. All right, 8, square pair. Level 1. Hey, I like the sound of that. Level 1, baby. Nothing but profit. All right, let's keep it going to our $200 win goal. All right. Tom Fay, Happy New Year. How you doing, brother? Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Dr. S. Baccarat, simply step your bets up on a loss, down on a win. Talk about a money printer. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? Hey, Duracell, what's going on, brother? Happy New Year. It's so interesting to me that when they talk about the casino revenue, that Baccarat plays such an outsized role in whether they're profitable or not. And I'm guessing that's Asians, you know, high limit Asians that come in and play it for lots of money because, you know, when they talk about the swings in the casino, Baccarat is like that's the only game that they single out as the one that really swings their profit or loss over a particular month. But again, they just reported the November numbers. What, $1.38 billion? $1.38 billion the casinos took in November. It was a new record for something, whether it was in November or something, I don't know. But still, I mean, that's gaming. That is money that people lost gaming. Holy fuck. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. All right, ballerina, 2-2. So, I mean, you think you're going to outsmart the casinos? I don't know. I think they certainly have a different perspective on that one, justifiably based on those numbers. 6-4-10 down on the end. Easy 10. All right, Dr. S. Big Asian bets. Yeah, it has to be, right? You have to open a daycare in Minnesota to make that kind of money. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Careful now. Let's not turn this into a